We are creating this adorable art piece today. I call it Moon Viewing, and here are the materials we need. To start, I put my paper going up and down, or portrait. Using a straight edge or ruler, I will draw a line towards the bottom of my page. It's about 3 inches from the bottom of the paper. It doesn't have to be exact, but try your best. I'm going to start with my biggest cat and create the round head. The head is more circular, and then the body is more oval. So I'm creating that body right under that circular head. Then I'm going to add that tail that curls. Yours won't look exactly like mine, and that's okay too. Now I'm adding in the ears. Drawing the backside of a cat is that simple. Now we draw some other smaller ones next to this one. And it's the same process. Circle, oval, tail, and ears. You can add as many cats as you like. I added 3 and 1 small mouse. Now we color our cats. I'm taking a black crayon and just first outlining my cats and then coloring it in solidly. Use high pressure, so you want to press really hard to get that nice dark, deep black color. I decided to color all my animals black, but if you like to use different colors or apply different fur patterns on your animals, you may do that. You just need to make sure you color it with high pressure, so press hard. Next, we are going to create our moon. I found this round shape, this tape here, to use as a tracer. So find what you have available, decide how big or how small your moon will be. Here I'm using my black crayon to lightly trace around the circle, but after doing it, I think it's best just to use a pencil. Although the crayon did work, it was just a little too dark, and you'll see that I will be using my eraser to lighten up those lines just a little bit. For the background, we're going to be rubbing using our black crayon. So laying down that crayon flat, use very light pressure to cover the background. Once you have your first layer down, add a few more layers to increase that darkness of the background. Since our moon is bright, you want to rub a little bit more towards the edges of your paper where it's a little bit darker, so it's further away from the bright moon. Now we're going to add in our wall. For my piece, I am going to add in a brick wall. So I'm making these lines to create my bricks. For your piece, you can decide what you want your animals to be sitting on. Is it a fence? Is it a wall? Is it a hedge? Be creative and make yours unique. Here you'll see me coloring in my brick wall with a gray and then adding in the red. Now for the last part of our project, we're going to color in the moon a little bit. You can leave it as is if you like, or you can add a little bit of gray to give your moon a little texture. I'm using a gray crayon, laying it down to rub that nice light color of gray onto my moon. We don't want to color it too much because the moon is very white and bright, so we're using it very lightly to create just a tint of it. And then at some areas on the moon, you want to create a little bit darker of a tint by pressing down a little bit harder. And it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you have some of that nice layer of light gray and then maybe a medium layer here and there, so that we can have that patchy crater-like look for the moon. I'm going to go a little further with my moon. As you know, there are many different types of full moons. So I'm going to create a strawberry moon that has a hint of pink in it. Here I'm adding a light layer of tan color, and then I'll add in my pink rosy layer afterwards. The trick here is to layer it down lightly and slowly so that you can always stop when you find the right shade of color that you want. And here I'm adding my pink to create that strawberry moon. And it's just very little light pink. For my last finishing touch, I'm going to create that glowing effect around my moon. So I'm taking a light yellow tan color and just lightly coloring around the moon, right on top of that dark background. Once you're done with this, you are all set and you have just finished another project. I hope you had a lot of fun doing this. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your artwork, and I will see you next time. Bye.